Color Chats with Zane Bermaka today. And I'm your kind of color chat lady here. If you're new to the Color Chat show, welcome. And Zane, I want to just say a huge, big welcome to you here today. You're a friend of mine. You're not just a client and a colleague. We're friends. We've connected. You've come to visit us and work with us here in Canada. So I'm so grateful you took the time to come today.
Thanks for inviting. It's a pleasure to be and talk to you always.
Right. So I'm just going to have a little look to see if we are live on Facebook to make sure that everything works. Yep, we're live. There we go. And if anybody could let me know whether they can hear us and see us. Let's see if anybody has come on. Okay. Well, nobody's come on. It's a very hot day here in Canada, by the way. So it's like 34 degrees, but the humidity makes it like 40. So you go outside and you walk into this oven. It's incredible. But, so I'm sure people have much better things to do than sit and watch TV or computers today. So
probably cold shower.
Yeah, lucky we record this. Oh, Lisa's just joined us. Lisa Cavendish says hi. Thank you for saying hi, Lisa. We appreciate that. That's how we know that we've got the technology and everything working. So that's brilliant. So what we're going to do on the show today, my darlings, is first of all, we honor Kalimura's. We're going to talk about Kalimura's bottles and give you a little bit more insight into some of the bottles. Every week I feature an essence and an oil bottle. But I have this incredible a beautiful Zane on the show today who actually has a business called Atlantis Skincare. And she's also a Kalimura's trained practitioner, right? So she has gone through all the trainings and various other courses with Kalimura's. So she's not just Atlantis Skincare, right? There's a little color and spiritual story behind here that we're going to share with you today. But of course, as always, I'd like you to pick, let me just show you what's on the deck today. I'd like you to pick your number 1, 2, or 3 and feel into a message for the week. And please pop that in the comments box. And also, please remember to share the show. Share it. That's the way we get audiences going. Zane, which one did you pick today?
Number 3.
You're number 3 today. Oh, fantastic. Okay, excellent. I was number 1 today. That was my bottle. Okay, guys. So pick 1, 2, or 3. Right here. So it's very funny how every time I've had somebody come and chat with me on the show about color, that the number bottle that features that week is relevant to them. They understand it. They have a connection to it, or it's related to their businesses. And when I said to you, you're coming on in episode 10 and the bottle being featured is Wheel of Fortune, you kind of knew. You know about the Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
So let's go over to the slides and let's share that, Zane. Let me just go back here. So the Kalimura's bottle that we are sharing with you this week is the Wheel of Fortune. It's gold on top and olive at the bottom. What's your connection to this bottle, Zane?
First of all, gold. Gold is color of Atlantis Skincare, and I didn't create these logos and colors by myself. I actually challenged them or meditated them in Santorini just after your color mirror practitioner training. It was in October after summer. And green, I love green because it's related to plants, and I love plants. It's when I'm talking about plants, I have goosebumps, so probably it's correct thing to talk about for me. And this combination just give me hope and just give me kind of like it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. So and it will return to balance as it should.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. It's exactly this bottle's intention to say you're going to be fine. It doesn't matter which part of your life is out of kilter or off balance. It's going to be okay. But let's have a look at some of the keywords here. So the gold is about authentic power. So people who relate to this color gold, they are not going to be abusive with their power or manipulative. They're really going to come and turn out very authentically and very present in their business and in their practices and in their lives, really, just being very authentic and real. And then, of course, olive is that female goddess power, Isis, who gave birth to the sun. So this is quite challenging in a way, because if anyone picks this bottle and they're kind of still shying away from claiming their power, this goddess kind of going to smack you on the head and say, come on, grow up. It's time to be seen, to be heard, to be your presence to be felt in the world. And often it's picked when your life is out of balance, as we mentioned a little bit earlier. You know, when you over focus in one area, and most people focus on money, 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 money. I've got to earn, I've got to pay bills, right? And they forget about the love and the joy aspect of the Wheel of Fortune, because I teach in the Love and Money boot camps, you know, those 3 components. So this one comes up and says something is not working. You need to activate your Wheel of Fortune, turn your abundance cycle by putting things into perspective and into balance. And you know which is the one that gets the least attention when I test people on this one? It's the joy. You know, people think, oh, I can work.
I wanted to tell it's probably joy.
Yeah, it is. It's the joy part. They forget to go and have fun, you know. And so I normally give them after the boot camps. If you remember, I say people have a joy challenge. Go and do something radically different that you've never done before, and to get the adrenaline going and create some joy in your life. So I love this bottle for that reason. It tends to be picked by people when they've got big challenges or changes coming up for them. So this bottle kind of portends that futuristic kind of prediction is making, saying, you know, you better get ready because change is coming, ready or not. Things are going to happen, because even in numerology, the 10 becomes a 1, which is the beginning of a new 9-year cycle. So you know that you're going to start something different and new. So these colors also then say to you, the only way you're going to handle these changes, or it gives you the advice and the guidance of a way to navigate the changes, is you got to use the power of love. You got to love it, right? You got to love every aspect of it. You got to love the fact that change is coming. You got to love the change in when it presents itself to you, and then you just got to love your way through, you know, settling down again into a new rhythm for the next 9 years. So that is the bottle number 10, and it's a very popular bottle in my practice. People pick it a lot. Okay, so now let's go on to the next bottle and share it with our audience. It's the rose pink bottle. Do you have a connection to this one at all?
Yes, a lot, because I use roses in my products actually, and rose is such an elegant flower. You take different sorts and different types of roses, and they are all elegant. But not only elegant, but they're also giving such a good anti-aging benefits to our skin. And I think Egyptians was very smart. They was choosing rose a lot, I think, and I just thought, why I can't do the same for my skincare. And honestly, it's adding not aroma, but also lots of good benefits to our skin. So. And pink color, I love it.
Yeah, my mother loved rose water, you know, that spray of rose water perfume, but very, very light. Yeah. Let's just have a look here. I just want to see if anybody else knows anything about this rose pink bottle. Let's just say hello to a few people here. Diane Ramsey Arthur's in. Hi. My son Michael's watching. He's actually home here today. Of course, as you all know, we had wedding, very sudden, unexpected, quick wedding this weekend. So he's now no longer my son. He's now my married son. So it changes here in this household. And Patricia's watching. Aurelia's watching. Hello. And your daughter Anita's watching as well.
Oh, hi, Anita.
Oh, Sherry said she's also chosen 3 today, same as us. That's lovely. Sherry's actually coming on the show, Zane, because she's a Feng Shui person who's kind of expert, and she's helped me get my new garden going. And Nicola Wally's joined us, Lisa, and oh, that's fantastic. They're lovely. We've got a lovely bunch of audience here. If anybody has any experience with bottle number 10 that we've just spoken about, all the rose pink, please pop it into the comments box. Let's have a look. I'll share with you what I know. This bottle takes love to its deepest level. So the last few shows we've been talking about the pink angel, we've talked about the pink dragon. Now we've got rose pink coming in, and it just says all the things about love that you've learned about through the pink angel and the pink dragon. Unconditional self-love and loving your inner child and playing with your inner child, nurturing her. This takes love completely to a whole new level. And of course, roses are symbols of love and romance, and Zane puts rose essences in all her products. it will connect you to a mother that has passed away. So sometimes if a client picks this bottle, and a Kalimura practitioner will know that this person is wanting to have an energetic connection or a sense of mother still being around them, even though they've passed into spirit world. Often chosen by someone who wants to declare or express that they are ready for someone new to love them. It's like saying, I've cleared the decks now, I've loved myself, because that's really what the pink angel says. The pink dragon is about loving your inner child and being this healthy, happy person. And then the rose pink comes in and says, okay, I'm kind of ready for love. This is like committed love. This is like leading to marriage, right? This is serious love. This is not just flirty, go on 100 dates. This is serious, like declaration for love. So I know that when I pick the rose pink bottle. I love the color of this one. Isn't it gorgeous? I've got
it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is so pretty. Now, my darling, I want to talk about your Atlantis Skincare. And I want to ask you about the colors in a minute. I'm going to ask about the colors, but I wanted to show this to people that they can see the whole combination of indigo and the gold that sits there, which is very Atlantean. I'm currently using your day cream, and I'm currently using your eye cream as well with the day cream, but I'm also using your night cream and a body oil that you've given me. So as we talk about this, people, if you are interested in this product, and Zane will tell you a little bit more about it, her website is atlantisskincare.com. Very easy to remember, atlantisskincare.com. Okay, Zane, let's get on with this. First of all, you can see I've been using my oil. You can see it's dropped down. This is the body oil, luxury body oil for dry skin. I have terrible dry skin at the moment, and I found this to be absolutely balm for me. I love it. Is there any special ingredient in here that?
I actually, because I created this oil for really dry skin, and I have dry skin as well, and I knew how you feel when you have this dry feeling. I actually chosen very high-end specific oils, which are basically were only for dry skins. And I really didn't count on price. I was choosing the best ingredients possible for dry skin. And this is how I create my products. I always search for best ingredients and not kind of like counting how much they will cost. I really want to create great product instead of trying to fit in a low price, but product is not good, and or just medium quality. And this is why this product works.
It does, and I know it does. Okay, but now here's the thing with this oil. When I spray it on my hand, you can see there it's gold as well, guys. Can you see that? Now, a funny thing happens. It only stays like an oily film for just that little while, just like that for a little while, and then when I'm finished kind of lathering my legs and my dry areas of my body, my arms, I've got a little bit of sunburn here today. You can do a little bit of oil there.
This oil is fantastic for sunburns.
Yeah, it is. I remember you telling me that when you came to visit me. God, it must be like 2 years ago now. But yes. Then the oil three, and then the oil just disappears and it's not oily anymore. That's what I love about your product. It really is really fantastic. But I want to know about this color combination. The gold and indigo. How did you do that? And how did you come up with the colors for your tubs and the colors for your company, the gold and indigo?
I actually meditated in Santorini, and I was kind of like thinking what kind of packaging, logo, name, and I can't decide. And I just sat down in the sun in Santorini, and within 10 minutes, I had everything. Idea for logo, for name, for colors. I don't know, it just came. It's not mine, it's just sent to me. Yeah. And I even didn't ask any questions because it was so perfect. What can I tell? And when I came home, I'm talking to my designer, and she's telling, oh, I have idea how your logo should be. Okay, tell me. And she is telling exactly the same logo as I was meditating. And I was like, seriously? Yeah. So it's meant to be.
Yeah. And of course, that these are the colors of Atlantis. So people pick golds and indigos because it's that lapis lazuli and the gold. You know, when you think of Tutankhamun's mosques, you know, the gold and the blue, right? And so they are the colors of Egypt and Atlantis. They are just, that is just, you know, when people pick those colors, there's an Atlantean and an Egyptian connection there. So it was just automatic for you. That's amazing.
I tend to do things by intuition a lot, and this is how I created products, how I did packaging, everything. I really try to feel how it's going to be, and it works in most cases.
So when you're making your products, you know, and I know you can tell us a little bit about how you get the you know, how you get your ingredients, but when you get ready to do a production, how has Kalimura's helped you so that production is different to anything else that any other skincare that other people make or any other kind of business?
I think I start in the morning. When I wake up, I always trying to little bit kind of like meditate and tell thank you about everything I have. And I have a lot, honestly. I have 5 grandkids and I have family and I have lots of friends and they are all amazing people. And when I'm starting to tell these thank yous, love just flows. And I feel this unconditional love is just coming out from my heart to the world. And when I'm having this feeling, I know they will be fantastic. And when I'm going to my laboratory, I usually have kind of like some kind of drink with me, water or something. And honestly, as soon as I'm starting to make my products, I'm zooming out from this world. I am somewhere else. And sometimes I finish at 4 p.m. and I'm just realizing, oh my God, I didn't drink anything because I didn't think about physical body. It was somewhere else. I was not here in this physical body. I was kind of like floating around universe and trying to pick my herbs and put in these jars. And honestly, after these days, I am kind of tired, but same time I'm coming home and I feel so satisfied with what I'm doing. I can't explain this. It's something magic, but it's just how I feel about it.
A little bit of magic going in. Yeah, I remember when I asked Melissa around when she creates a Kalimura system, what happens to her as well. And it is that you go to a different plane and it's like, you know, the energies get channeled through you. And she always says she's like a straw, you know, that it just comes in. So that's why I love your product, because it really is made with that same ethos of, you know, I'm not controlling it and I'm letting it be what it needs to be. Yeah. You've had a lot of interest for your business, though, from companies like Dubai and Egypt and other places.
Yes, I'm working at the moment with one lady in many. She's kind of like working with different Arabian countries, and she will sell Atlantis Skincare from June and her website as well. So and she's working with face fitness, which is very interesting. She also doing this not from physical level, but from somewhere higher. So and I think this is good combination when you can take care of your skin physically, kind of like muscles and everything, and same time you can work on your upper part of skin as well.
I need I need some upper work.
I can give her details.
So have you found it? I mean, it's been, when did you first start Atlantis Skincare? What year was it?
It was 2015.
2015. Okay, so here we are now, 6 years later. And what do you think, what has been the biggest hurdle for you, the biggest challenge in getting people to recognize that this is something different? Because I mean, I'm asking you this question for a reason, because I know once we have Kalimura's practitioners that are qualified, their biggest stumbling block is how do they tell people about this immense system? They don't have the language or the words to express what that energy is. So I'm very interested to know what your journey has been with that.
Honestly, it has been crazy learning curve for me, and everything was in my face, and I'm starting to recognize it. First of all, I was hoping someone from trade show will come to me, they will buy my product, and everything will be in a honey. So basically money will flow and I will make products and everything will be fine. Nothing happened. When I hired PR lady in UK, I thought she will publish in different magazines and things will flow sorted. Nothing happened. So basically I tried every traditional way, but one thing I was afraid was speaking in camera, going live and talking to people. real clients. I was thinking I will go to laboratory, hide myself, make beautiful products, energetically high vibrational, good quality, really benefiting skin. And this is my part. How wrong I was. So, and since last year when COVID started, I just suddenly realized, come on, girl, wake up. It's your time. It's final. Like push. You should push yourself online, go live, talk to people. And when your product will start fly from shelves. And this is what I'm doing, and this is what's happening at the moment.
But I mean, that's at bottle 10. If you want your wheel of fortune to turn, that female power has to be expressed in the gold. And gold is about visibility and being out in the world. There's no hiding. You can't hide in this doesn't say hide in a laboratory.
I know, but it's funny, you know, how you know your lessons to learn, but somehow you try to find the easiest way. It's no such thing as easiest way. My soul is here to learn things, and it's not easy to.
But also, if you think about it, people who go to trade shows and pick up other products, they are looking to make money. They're looking for quick sales. They're looking for easy business. They're looking to take the bulk of the profits, and your business isn't about that. Your business is your product is more than a cream. Your product says, this will make you feel good too. You know, there's spiritual energy. There's an infusion of spirituality in them. So it's different. So how do you explain that to people? I mean, say somebody does come to, you know, and they say, oh, I'm interested in your product. What makes it different to other people? You know, how do you explain that?
Honestly, I think it starts with difference in ingredients, because if we
so you have to talk their language, what they understand. You can't go straight to this is also spiritually infused and it has color psychology behind it. You have to go into what they understand, the ingredients. Yeah, okay.
Exactly. And if your product is produced in factory, they usually use kind of like ingredients standardized. It's kind of like rose oil, but it is standardized. What we're doing, we're taking rose oil, diluting it, and till certain percentage, so it should smell each time the same.
Yeah.
We're taking, for example, shea butter, unrefined, nicely natural and full of goodness, and we boil it until it's nothing left, just the butter. But it smells same time, same smell. So this is what we need, and we create the same product from basically destroyed dead products. And what I want really this unrefined shea butter, which is full of goodness, you know, 95% of all butters are similar. 5% makes all the difference. And if you boil off this 5%, it's nothing. It's just oil.
That's why they have to put a lot of water in the products, because I noticed with you don't do.
I don't use water, and even with water, when you add the ionized water, it's actually taking minerals from your skin, because it's this water missing minerals in their like formula molecule. But I replace this water with rose water, with chamomile water, with calendula water, and which is real live vibrational product. And when you put three vibrational products together, it's still vibrational product. So, and I think this is the biggest difference.
Did you say that to them, that your this is vibrational? Do you say that to potential buyers and customers? Hey, this is vibrate. Woo!
No, I'm telling, it's the quality of ingredients are much better. And I also try to mostly buy from small family-owned farms, so families can benefit from this transaction, actually, not big corporations. So this is my way how I support them, and I hope other people will support my business, because my business is family-owned business as well. So I think honestly, I can't sell my product to people who don't understand anything about vibrations. They don't care. They just need big name with a certain price point, and what's it. They are not interested in anything else.
But I mean, the world is changing, Zane. People.
Yes, this is what I wanted to tell. Thanks God, people's eyes are starting to open, and they're really kind of like starting to see wear products with different eyes, and we're starting to want something more as just deionized water with totally refined butter. So yes, and this is why I should be online. Why I should educate people and help them to make better choices.
Yeah, I think that being in front of the camera is smart for your business, because you want to explain to people who don't know what vibrational products mean. You want to explain that to them, and you want to explain what the basic ingredients, but then you also want to explain that you are vibrational. So do you talk to them about your training, the fact that you meditate, and do you tell people that you do that?
At the moment, I'm starting to do such type of marketing, because before I was trying to explain more about products and benefits of them. But now I really start from June. Actually, we're starting to have a marketing where I'm telling who I am and why I'm doing this, and why products are different, and why I'm using these ingredients. And actually, life don't stop at 50. It just starts because our kids are grown up and we have more time for ourselves, and we're learning to love ourselves, because when we was 20 we didn't care.
Yes,
So
right.
and honestly, it just took for me 6 years to understand this.
Now, let's have a quick little look at comments here. There we go. Lisa says rose pink was the very first bottle I purchased in the Kalimura system. Goodness me, Lisa, it's unusual to have somebody purchase that as their first bottle. You're obviously ready for someone to love you, girl. Sherry says, my skin has never looked better since I started using Zane's day and night cream and eye serum. Amazing results. So Sherry's one of your customers.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Oh, that's amazing. Catherine Bork is saying hello. She's watching. I've been using.
She's also my customer.
Yeah.
Thank you, girls, for buying Atlantis Skincare.
You have a whole bunch of us here. Wow. Jessica Marie, she said she's picking number 2 today. Oh, Jessica, you're going to love number 2. It's so up the tree, right up where you are right now, up that abundance tree. Jessica says, I love everything you're talking about. Can you please share your website? I was just saying last night to my partner, I need some more body butter. Jessica, it's atlantisskincare.com. You probably just missed in the beginning. We did show the slide. atlantisskincare.com. Fabulous website. It's a really nice one. And Tracy, you're also watching from South Africa. That's fantastic. So I want to say something about the smell of this one. Sometimes you were talking about the aroma and the smells and things. With Kalimuras, I'm very sensitive to smell, and I can pick up different smells. I love it. And this particular smell in your products is fantastic. It's earthy. It's raw. I love it. I love that there isn't artificial perfuming and stuff going on in your products. So to me, that it just feels, even the smell makes it feel natural. So I just want to say thank you for doing that and not compromising there on your product as well. So I love that. Yeah.
It's not easy, because sometimes customers, like my distributor in Hong Kong, she sometimes asks me, like, please change the smell. I'm telling, like, but I can't, because this product is perfect as it is. Or one day she was asking me to change from blue to white packaging, and I was like, no, it's not Atlantis Skincare. You missed something. So and this kind of like this experience sorts out people who really are not ready for such kind of product. And I don't blame them, because we all of us have different ways how we're growing and different speed. And one day she will be ready and she will accept my blue and gold.
Well, the Wheel of Fortune 10, it normally says, I remember Melissa and I having a discussion about this. When your business hits its 10th year, that is when it actually just it's grown up and it walks and talks by itself and does everything it needs to. So you've got 4 years to go of educating people, refining it, and staying solid and firm and holding the energy of it, and then you'll probably find that it'll just start wheeling and rolling down the hill by itself.
At the moment, it's actually starting to happen. I feel it, and so I never had so much interest from different sources about Atlantis Skincare. And it's just kind of like giving me hope, because for one moment I was like, oh. But my husband actually was one person who told like, don't stop, just keep rolling slowly, but just keep rolling.
Yeah.
And I'm so blessed with my family. Honestly, they are my biggest support system, and I'm so thankful to them.
That was something I want you to share with the viewers, is your whole family's involved in the business.
It is, yes.
Yeah. So to just tell them what your hubby does for you.
He actually helping me starting from technical things, because I used to be technical dummy. And I'm really afraid from this point where I need to go online and do stuff on social media, because for me it was too complicated. But last winter I really kind of like jumped and started to do everything, and honestly it's not so difficult. Bit of stress at the start, but now it's fine. And he also, if I need help with packaging, with labeling, with anything, when I have bigger orders, he's always behind my back and he's always helping me. And Harry, my son, he is also joining us, our forces, when we need someone to put everything in boxes and clean the jars. So it is truly family business.
Do they want to come back to visit us in Canada again?
Oh, Harry is still dreaming about Canada. And we still remember, it was one restaurant in Oakville where they were serving fantastic tacos, and we still remember these tacos.
Oh, fantastic. Well, it'd be lovely to have you back here again.
Yeah, but one day for sure. Yeah.
Back to the falls. The falls was something else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, and your daughter is involved in the business?
She used to be, until she had 3 babies. Anna is only 3 months old, and she did a lot of things to us. She was helping with exhibitions and everything. But at the moment, she's really 100% concentrated on kids, because Laura and Carl is actually home educating, and with baby on hands.
How are parents doing it? It's crazy.
Honestly,
I know.
Mora, I can't tell you, because I'm watching her and I'm just, it's jaw-dropping how good your kids could be.
Wow. Yeah.
He is multi kind of like a management of all the things, and she is amazing, and I'm so happy and proud to have such a daughter.
Yeah. So Zane, if you were to do a prediction for the future for business, because I mean, a lot of us have small businesses, we're service based. I mean, even though you have a product, there's that energy vibration that goes with it as well. What do you think is going to come out of this whole pandemic lockdown, and what does the future look like?
Honestly, I think it can't be out of balance for long. Imagine if you have weights and you just push one side, and it's kind of like balancing, and one moment it's just stopping and it is in balance. And I think this balance will return. It's just a moment when these weights are going up and down. But how can we stay in this dark and gloomy? It's impossible. We can't do it, because it's so much light around. It's just kind of like this tipping point will come, and everything will kind of like flip to light side. And I truly believe it's going to happen very soon. This year masks should fall off, so it is number 5 years, so it should happen this year. And honestly, when I'm talking about customers, from my own experience, it is always customer for each product. Whatever you do, only thing you should go out and search for this person. And from my perspective, it's my weakest link. I always shy when I need to offer something I'm making or I'm offering. I'm so shy, but I'm learning now. It is actually people who need you. They need my products. They need your services. They need color mirrors. They are looking for this. Maybe they are desperate, and this is our duty to go and offer them. And this is my new mantra. I'm kind of like keep telling people need me. Just go and offer your services. Yeah. So I think it's a good lesson for everyone to learn. For me, it just was 6 years to learn.
But what I love how you're speaking, Zane, is, and I'm sure the audience is picking this up anyway, is you're not like a traditional businesswoman who goes, I need to attain certain sales and goals and make money. You're talking about people who need your products and services and being of service to the world through that, through Atlantis Skincare. And that is beautiful, because that in essence is what Kalimura teaches us. It's one of the philosophies. It's about making a difference in the world. And it doesn't matter whether you do it as a therapist, whether you do it as a, you know, like in yourself where you have a skincare product. It's about the approach and the intention behind it that then can be the success, can be the make or the break of your business, right? So would you recommend Kalimura's training to businesses, whether they not for people who want to be color therapists, but for businesses?
Honestly, this is life-changing training. For me, it was like from total victim I was before color mirrors, and I was trying to understand why I'm feeling like I felt. Color mirrors opened my eyes. It showed me who I am, in which shoes I'm standing, and I understood I can't be successful feeling victim. And within 1 week, it transformed myself. It was through pain, through tears, through running away from workshop, coming back after 2 hours. It was crazy experience from my point of view, but it did the job. And we had 7 days training with Moira at this time. And in a day 6 or 7, all of a sudden, I felt angels here around my head helping me. And I was asking Moira, why is it real, or I'm just like pretending in my mind? And your words was, because you are not so dense anymore. And this is what colors do. They kind of like dissolve this density, or you can call it in different words, but basically it's just make you more sensitive to energies, to angel help, to recently I did workshop with Kursula about dragons, and she told the same, dragons also waiting here to help us, just call them. So, and when you dissolve this like dense energy around us, they are ready for us. They just jump in and help us. And why not use these energies and this help for free?
Oh, lovely, girl. Thanks for sharing that with us. Oh, I love
You're
it.
welcome.
I love you.
I'm really blessed to meet you and really go through these trainings. At what time it was not easy experience, but when I'm looking back to everything, how everything happened in my life, everything was with reason and with purpose, and it's just meant to happen. And I'm so thankful for color mirrors.
I remember you coming on that Love and Money boot camp in England, and you walked in and I said, what's your intention? What do you want to do? And you said, I've lost $1 million. I want to make sure I don't lose it again. I've got to find out what this block is, that I can make money, but I can't keep it and I can't hold on to it. And you very clearly said that you had this thing. And of course, the very first process that came up was that victim. You know, the victim can only be successful for so long, and then it has to go back to playing the victimhood game again. And you nailed it, girl. I mean, you absolutely, you used the bottles, you did the work.
I'm still learning.
We all are. With Kalimura, you never stop learning. It's just how it is. But I remember what that first meeting was, and the light bulbs going off around you, the light coming in was incredible. I'm very privileged to have witnessed that. I really am. And let's have a look what the rest of the people are saying here. Alka Durham's on. Hi, Alka. Alka also came to see me here in Canada. She's got a sister, I think, lives here in Toronto. Alka, you got to come back when we can fly again. Love your products, Zane, she says. Catherine Bork says, Zane, you're amazing. Thank you for what you do. You're very inspiring. Anne is going, wow, so that's good. You got a wow emoji there. Amazing work, the Love and Money Bootcamp. Yeah, Anne was one of those who did the bootcamp here in Canada, which of course is all shadow work, right? It's about finding out.
Yes, it is.
Work. Yeah. So
unfortunately, we are always afraid of this shadow work, and we kind of like pushing it away. But come on, we came here to learn, so do it quickly and enjoy life.
The whole thing is the shadow never goes away. You know, you've got to.
I know.
But that's where your gifts lie. You know, when you're brave enough to look into, like you looked into the cupboard that held the shadow cupboard that held the victim for you, and when you faced her off squarely, you took your power back. And
Yeah, I think
and if you didn't, people who came to you and said to you, oh, the logo's wrong or the color is wrong, right? You would have capitulated. You would have given in and gone, oh, they must know better than me. You wouldn't have been in your power to say, if you don't understand this product, go away. You know, it changed that for you.
But honestly, at the start, it was moments when I was thinking I'm leaving, and only my customers who was keep buying products, and I thought, what can I tell them if I'm leaving? So sorry, no more Atlantis Skincare products. How can I do it? They trust in Atlantis Skincare, and actually this kept me going, kind of like, and my husband as well. He kept telling like, no, 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 it's not time yet. Just keep going.
Keep going. And tell the world how the process around it. That would be my spiritual business advice to you, is keep talking to them about the vibrational aspects of it. Make that part of your marketing, you know, make it not just the ingredients and the purity of what you're using, but also, you know, bring in the fact that you're spiritually trained, and that energy is, you know, goes into the magic of making the bottles. Let people know that, because I think if they don't know that, they don't understand that it is different. People
Yeah,
like us
you're
who
right,
are
actually.
spiritually open, we can touch this and we can feel the vibration, and we know this is good stuff. This is stuff that aligns with our energy. It's higher frequency products. But people that don't know about vibrations, they don't understand it. You know, explain it to them. You know, educate them on that as well.
I
Okay.
will.
So we're going to have a look at who has picked 1, 2, or 3. Come on, guys. Have you picked 1, 2, or 3 here? If you haven't yet, pop it in. Alka says, I trained with Zane. Remember, we all clapped when you came back.
Yes, I remember.
Wonderful you would. She remembers, Alka. Oh, you're amazing for remembering that. Oh my goodness, we're talking like 10 years ago here. Sherry says, Kalimura makes you seen, you are love, and opens the channel for abundance to flow. Catherine Bork says number 1. Okay, Catherine, here goes. You're number 1. I'm going to switch cameras, and let's give Catherine a message for okay, let's content. Let's see. Cameras were playing with me earlier. Catherine Book, you like me, and I think my son Michael, number 1 is the C9 clear bottle. Oh, this is like a spotlight on your life, a spotlight on who you are. A spotlight is on you. It's like the angels and the masters have got this huge big light on you, and saying they're watching very carefully what you're doing. And this week, if you're in the spotlight, it means that in this coming week, there could be some ideas, some inspirational thoughts, something coming up that you need to grab a hold of and hang on to and do something with it, because they're watching you. It feels quite threatening to say you're being watched, Zane. Yeah, it's like the beady eyes of the
Yeah.
watching you. It's like you, and you can't, if you try and like Quicksilver out of it and try and move away from it, you're going to be in trouble. I know what I'm being watched on, so it's and being pushed to get my projects done. So I'm aware of it. And then for those who pick number 2, you've got G18, and this one is called Limitless. Oi. This week, you can't do what Zane tried to do and just cancel her skincare because people don't understand vibrational products. This says you're limitless, and you must tap into that power you have, and that knowledge of knowing that the universe isn't trying to contain you. It isn't trying to box you in. It isn't trying to slow you down. That is all shadow work. You got to get beyond that and realize the universe says you are limitless. What you're capable of doing is limitless. So whatever is going on right now in your life, I think this is going to be an important week for you to not give up, and to constantly be looking for those opportunities, because they're limitless around you. You might just not be seeing them because your shadow tries to block your vision. It tries to self-sabotage you to not turn up for events or meetings or connections. Just be aware of it, because there will be opportunities for you to tap into the limitlessness of the universe. Remember, the universe doesn't limit you. Your shadow limits you. The universe is vast and expansive and always says, go, go, go. Does that make sense, Arne, for that one?
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, I haven't. I'm just thinking I haven't bathed in that one in a while. I think it's, even though I chose #1 this week, I think this one feels pretty yummy. It's starting to feel rather nice. That little cool blue. Maybe because it's a blooming hot here in Canada, that cool blue is drawing me in. And Zane, you picked 3, and that is a C3 bottle. So for those of you who picked number 3, you've picked C3, and it's got that olive. Now I love how we've got the 10 olive in there, and then you've got the yellow, which is also a yellow and gold range at the bottom. So it's a little bit like a flipped around
Yes.
Wheel of Fortune, right? So the C3, I love this one, by the way, because it's, well, I love it now. 18 years ago, no. It challenged my power. It challenged me as a woman being in business and being in my power. It challenged addictions, the addiction to being a victim and a wounded child, all of that. But to bring it into the context of a message for the week, if you're in business and you're thinking of giving up, Zane, don't. Simple, simple, simple. This bottle says, keep moving forward with it. Keep tapping into your power, which is the yellow. Keep tapping into the feminine leadership and love. When you bring that power and love together, you cannot go wrong. Don't give up. If you haven't yet started a business and you're still thinking about it and you pick number 3, what are you waiting for? Like Zane said earlier, people need your service, they need your love. So come on, go out there and serve the world. They're waiting for you. How's that, Zane?
Yeah, and I also wanted to add about business. It just suddenly came into my mind. People sometimes think business is something really kind of like serious in boxes, and everyone should dress smart, and it's not anymore. It's, these boundaries are just disappearing. Offices are disappearing. People work from home with cats and dogs and children behind. I think we should start taking business much lighter, because as soon as you're telling business, it's kind of like very heavy and dense energy. But actually, marketing changes and business changes, and we need to kind of like take everything very, very light and easy and effortlessly. Business doing easy and effortlessly. Our product sells easy and effortlessly. I think this is something we all should learn in this year, so we can be more successful next year or tomorrow or next month.
I love it. I love it. That's exactly it. Yeah. Oh, Zane, I'm loving having you here. Okay, let's have a look. Tracy said,
Thank you for inviting.
yeah, Tracy Dudley said she'd pick number 2. So she had that Tracy limitlessness. Catherine Bork said she loved her message. Anne will pick number 2 or limitless. There you go. Anne is looking for a new house. So I'm hoping that helps her with a house as well. And then Avi has
good luck, Anne.
Avi. Number 3, she chose 3, and Sherry said fabulous show today. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, easy and effortlessly. Great message, Catherine Bork. Fantastic. Okay, my darling. So if you haven't yet dipped into a sample of and sampled the Atlantis Skincare product, it's vibrational skincare. It's not just a cream in a tub. Please contact Zane either through Facebook. She's on there. You got a group that they can chat to you as well, Zane? You got a group that they can join?
Yes, I have a Healthy Aging Academy on Facebook. And what I'm doing here, I'm really passionate about inner and outer beauty. And our outer beauty starts with inner beauty. And I recently passed exam on the facelift diet coach. Basically, it's food for beauty. And I'm combining these skills with my plant knowledge, with skincare knowledge, and I'm trying to show a way out of aging as we think of heavy stuff. I'm trying to teach people how to age with joy and keep your energy and really enjoy these years 50 plus, because they are different from whole of previous ones. But it's not end of life. It's just a start. We are wise and we're smart, and we learn so much from life. And we have our families behind us. We are teaching our kids and grandkids already. So this is time really to nurture our bodies and enjoy this time in our bodies instead of 20s when you hate your body. So I think it's a very special time, and I'm really passionate about aging with grace and joy. So this is what I'm trying to share on Healthy Aging Academy.
So you want to go to Facebook's group Healthy Aging Academy and connect with Zane there. And then, of course, you can also go to her website, atlantisskincare.com, and go and get yourself the eye cream. I can tell you the eye cream. Oh, love it, love it, love it. It's really love. I love
but
all
your
the
skin
products,
looks beautiful and healthy.
It's much better since I started.
Myra, your skin looks fabulous.
I used to have, whenever I came on camera, you could see the little lines down here of the dryness. And ever since I've been on your products, because I stopped them for a while since you were here, and I was like, I didn't use anyone's products. I got lazy. And I was thinking about other things, you know, not myself. And you constantly remind me, you know, I need to take care of myself and my skin. So I started using them again. And again, it's just so nice to sit here and not see that those stripes. So, and that's because of your products.
And you are without makeup today, so you even didn't mask anything. You are as you are today.
It's 40 degrees. There's no makeup on me because it won't stay on. It will just go away in the heat. Will just sweat out. So no, thank you so much for coming on the show. I really appreciate it. And to the audience, thank you so much for tuning in. You guys are amazing. I've loved here that everybody has said that they've loved you, and thank you so much for your products, and I really appreciate you, and thank you for being a part of the community and sharing your vibrational message from your products, because you studied color psychology and the Kalimura system, so that's amazing.
Thank you so much for teaching us, Myra, for years and helping us for years.
Okay, my darlings, I'm going to end our live now. So thank you, goodbye, and I'll see you next week on Monday. Cheers.
Bye.